Yes, of course it's disappointing. I feel anyone would be disappointed going out in the first week after like trying their best. I started doubting कि यार अगर दूसरे stunt में और if I hurt my face more, obviously you get it's fear, it's normal fear, and I did think like yaar I hope it's not something serious, like I don't want to go to the hospital here and do something else. Full love for the girls in the show and they were so supportive and so cheering, and at some point I felt कि यार मुझे इनके लिए perform करना है. See, it's not in my hand to change anything. I think what I would work on myself would be to be a bit more calm and patient. It depends now which kind of reality shows come my way. I've watched Fear Factor and Khatron. Like I watched Fear Factor when it was not even in India.
Hi Erica, welcome to ETimesTV. How are you doing?
I'm very good. How are you?
I am good. Thank you. And Erica, a little disappointed because Khatron Ke Khiladi is a big show. Or first week में ऐसे you tried to give your best, but elimination happened. So a little disappointed.
Yes, of course it's disappointing. I feel anyone would be disappointed going out in the first week after like trying their best. But honestly, for me, the whole experience was so overwhelming कि सब कुछ first time हो रहा था मेरे साथ. TV, reality and TV contestants के साथ, being with Rohit Shetty, having such a big crew, cameras सब जगह मेरे आगे पीछे camera. So that was so new to me. So I feel my biggest fear was being on reality TV. So I think that is something that I've accomplished being there. But yes, I expected myself to go much further.
Yeah. But how was the experience, shooting in South Africa with some of the popular faces of television? कुछ लोग तो उसमें हैं जो कई सालों से टीवी पे काम कर रहे हैं. Some of them, shooting with them, sharing the same platform with them, and then of course getting a chance to work with Rohit Shetty, who's one of the finest filmmakers of Bollywood. So how was the whole experience for you?
I think I enjoyed from the time I had my meeting with the channel to me kind of going to the airport and meeting everyone for the first time. Immediately there was a rapport. And as you said, there are people big in reality and big in TV. And it was just an instant click. I remember reaching the airport and I met Chetna already when we had our meeting and we just started talking. So easy. Then I met Aneri and Shruti and Kanika at the airport and we clicked. And it was just like this girl gang love. I would say my full love for the girls in the show. And they were so supportive and so cheering. And at some point I felt कि यार मुझे इनके लिए perform करना है. You know what I mean? Because we built that bond. And it seems like it was a short period of time, but we started filming a bit after we reached. So we had a few days to get to know each other, to go to the mall, to hang out, to eat, to crack jokes, And Rohit Shetty obviously was really cool. And I think even somewhere, maybe even he expected me to go further because he knew my dad from, as he mentioned as an introduction. But overall, I had a fab experience. I think if I would change anything, it would be nothing. For my first time, as again you mentioned, reality and TV ke stars there. So I was very overwhelmed with that only.
Yeah.
When somewhere down, that you're a bit of the odd one out. They have all experienced this life. So, but nonetheless, now I'm ready for whatever comes my way in this space.
Yeah, and also, सबका कहना, whoever watches Khatron Ke Khiladi or even the previous contestants, they all have this one thing to say that Rohit Shetty motivates his contestants a lot. He's the driving force behind them doing and going ahead and finishing the task. So, how was the experience for you on that front?
I think, yes, that's 100% true. वो हमेशा कहते थे, come on Erica, focus Erica, या फिर, just stay calm, like these small words. And I've seen him help other contestants also, like how to lift the crocodiles. He would say कि इसको ऐसे पकड़ो, फिर उठा के फेंको, because he knows that this is our first time. हमको कहाँ पता होगा कि crocodile को कैसे उठाते, 7 floors से कैसे कूद मारना है, how do you free fall from a line, He would say, put your hand like this and then fall, Erica. he believes in his contestants. He takes time to get to know them.
Yeah.
I wish I had more time to spend with him because he's a really funny person also. And but that's hands down. He supports and he cheers each and every contestant.
Talking about your stunt, if you could change anything, and according to you, what went wrong during that entire process? If you had to change anything from that experience, what it would be?
See, it's not in my hand to change anything. I think what I would work on myself would be to be a bit more calm and patient. As I mentioned before, बहुत सारे cameras थे और मेरी लाइफ ऐसे होती नहीं है. इतने सारे cameras, आप stunt कर रहे तो कैमरा यहाँ पे वहाँ पे. For me, I was very conscious. आप कह सकते हो कि कि यार अब मैं if I jump अगर मैं गिर गई तो कैसे लगेगा कैमरा पे. It's just normal because it was my first time. I didn't have that attitude कि let it be, जो भी होना है हो जाए, it's fine. Everyone was very aware of this cycle of work, unlike me. So that was just one thing I feel like I could have stayed calmer, and not panicked. If you noticed in the last time, I panicked. My lock was open also on my foot and I didn't even know it was open because I was just panicking. I had seen 2 contestants already perform. और जब उन्होंने perform किया था मुझे पता था कि उन्होंने चलो 5 मिनट में खत्म कर दिया और मेरे दिमाग में चल रहा था 5 मिनट तुम्हारा हो गया, उन्होंने इतना जल्दी कर दिया. So you question yourself. Your thought process just has to be very focused, which I was not.
Also, talking about your injury, you got injured during the stunt. How is it now? And is there still the pain?
As in, there's no pain, but my nose is a bit crooked over here. I hit it hard. At that point, I didn't realize, but then I started bleeding from in and out, and then I was like, oh no. Then it became like one big vada on my face, and I was like, oh no, this is a scene. But nonetheless, I feel it's a memory again I take back with me, and I would have never performed these stunts or done these things if it wasn't for the show. Which is why I feel the next stunt, when I had to jump from a height, I panicked because I just hurt my nose the previous day. So it's human nature होती है ना कि अब डर जाते हैं थोड़ा यार, नाक टूटा अभी मैं गिर जाऊंगी तो क्या. It was just fear.
Yeah.
But yes, it was not I didn't want that to be my first experience on a stunt for sure.
Yeah. Also, Erica, being an actress, you are always very conscious about your looks, your appearance, and getting injured on face, nose is part of your face. Was that playing on your mind because you have in future you have to work, you have to do films, projects, and you have to look your best. और उसमें फेस पे एक इंजरी या मार्क होना या स्कार होना या किसी भी तरीके की इंजरी होना, दैट्स रियली स्कैरिंग. सो
करेक्ट, वो पहली चीज ही मेरे दिमाग वही चल रहा था कि यार दिस इज माय मनी मेकर. You know what I mean? And in the night when I saw my nose because it was swollen, I started doubting कि यार अगर दूसरे स्टंट में और if I hurt my face more, obviously you get, it's fear, it's normal fear, and I did think yaar, I hope it's not something serious, I don't want to go to the hospital here and do something else, but luckily it was nothing else. It was just a big swelling, but yes, it is a bit crooked, but you can't make out, there's always makeup, and it will with time get okay. That's what I've heard. And I felt it someone. So yeah, obviously in the entertainment business, your face is and your body is something, it's your product. So exactly what you said ran through my head.
Yeah. Talking about your journey, Erica, as you said, this was your first, big reality show, and you were जिसमें आप सबको face कर रहे थे, इतने सारे co-contestants थे. Now, do you think you're a bit better prepared for the upcoming reality shows, and are you open to taking up them?
It depends now which kind of reality shows come my way. I've watched Fear Factor and Khatron. I watched Fear Factor when it was not even in India. Then it came to India. Then Akshay Kumar used to do it. Then Rohit Shetty. So I've been watching the show for a while. And for me in my head as a kid also, it was like, ये cool show है यार, मुझे ये करना है. So when I got the call, it was the kid in me that got excited, you can say. Rather than me strategizing, I was like, oh my god, I'm going for Fear Factor. That was a cool thing. But when it comes to reality shows, the reality shows that I've seen, I will be very picky about what I pick because it has to do something, resemble me in some kind of way. I'm prepared for the whole camera crew and people and that thing that overwhelmed me. I think I'm ready for that. But I'll be very picky in my next project for sure.
Yeah. So are you open to doing a Big Boss since you have already done Khatron?
Let's see what the terms, conditions, and how my mental strength is. I think also for that show, you need a lot of mental strength and a lot of calmness, which I've realized in Khatro. I realized if I cannot handle so much and I can panic, I have to also respect my mental space and put it in the right show to overcome and show the best real me to the audience, you can say.
Also, can I say that, since, people have watched your dad and we know that, how fit he was, a lot of expectations was, already, pressure था वो expectations का क्योंकि आपके नाम के साथ आपके dad की legacy जुड़ी हुई है and people expected कि हाँ इसमें तो वो बात होगी जरूर. वो प्रेशर था शो में जाने से पहले?
Yes, like after my introduction, after Rohit sir said, then it kind of hit me. But I'm not my dad, and I feel everything happens for the best. That's how my spirit is. I don't stress over these things because it's not right to do that also. Yes, I would push myself to the max, and I did feel at some point the audience like they were cheering for my dad more than me. But my dad's strength and skill and everything, he has learned these stunts. It was his passion. I was in a game show doing it for the first time. So I'm sure even if my dad would have done something for the first time, he would have struggled a bit, right? Now, if I put my energy into doing the tire stunt or the snake stunt, I'll practice it for 10 times. I'll be an ace at it. So I think also about his training and what he wanted to do and how he was into stunts. For me, it was a game show and I was doing it for the first time. And I feel very sad and bad for the audience like who wrote to me. And he has a lot of fans in the South and stuff, But there was a lot of love also for them because I feel the more evolved audience, I would say, would see it like that. Yaar, ye game show hai. Her dad was a stunt man. I'm not a stunt woman. I agreed कि चल मैं Fear Factor जा रही हूँ, वो बचपन का game show. I want to go. So yeah.
Thank you, Erica. Thank you so much for taking out time and chatting with us.
Thank you.
It was a good interview and all the best for all your future projects.
Thank you so much. Thank you for talking to me. I had so much fun.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Erica. All the best for your future. Thank you. Take care. Bye. Bye.
Hi guys, this is Erica Packard, and if you like this interview, subscribe to ETimesTV.